So I got kind of a rant this morning. I'm on my way to my school to take a test that has nothing to do with nothing. Okay, let me not say that. But it really has nothing to do with nothing right now. Their logic is it prepares us for the NCLEX. But here's the thing. It's just a random ATI comprehensive test with no guide on what to study. Now, mind you, they gave us practice tests, but the thing is, once we completed them, it was no rationale once we got done. So we don't know which ones we got right.
Checking in once again.
Hold on, y'all.
With another video. We need.
My fault, y'all. So we don't know which ones we got right. We don't know which ones we need to do. And yeah, but we were supposed to use that as a study guide. Now, mind you, practice A and B are 180 questions. So is this new test that we have to take at the school, which is Proctor. And the last 2 days I've been off trying to study for this test, but then they tell us, which I mean I knew, but they tell us that, well, yeah, you guys are using ATI, but it's not going to be towards your final grade. You're not going to have an exit exam. This is just to gauge where you are, and for if you don't get an 80 or above, you have to do remediation. You have to write a 2-sentence paragraph for each one you got wrong, and you have to turn it in by like the 8th of next month or something like that, or before school start. You can't start school until you turn in that paper with the remediation. Cool. But in all honesty, wait, hold on. And then they told us that we are going to do ATI again once we get to leadership. But again, it's not going to count towards anything. And it's just going to, well, I guess in leadership, it will go towards like classwork, but it's going to be like more so busy work. That's what I'll be talking about. But, I mean, nursing school is a lot of busy work and quizzes and unorganization. Because it sounds like they just implemented this part, and we had to pay $445 for this thing too, by the way. No exit exam, no nothing. It's just a part of something for us to do. Now, again, I'm not going to say it's a total waste, because it is supposed to prep us for NCLEX. It has next generation NCLEX questions on there and all that beautiful stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of like irritated. I ain't gonna even cap. Like, I'm kind of irritated because I've been off the last 2 days trying to study for a test that I've had no rationale on or anything like that. And it's just like last night, I just kind of said F it. I'm just telling y'all how I really feel. Like, I just kind of said F it last night and let the chips fall where they may. If I get less than an 80, I'll do the remediation and keep it pushing. But I'm just not worried about that right now. Only thing I'm worried about is passing these tests that count as when I need to pass the class. Whatever class I'm in, them the tests, they're the most important tests I'm worried about right now. So I'm just kind of like F that test right now. But I'm just kind of irritated because, like I said, I missed out on money for a test that don't count right now. I mean, I could have went to work, but I wanted to study. And then just like last night, I was just like, screw it. Like, cause this, I mean, what? I'm not getting a rationale of none of these questions. Some of the stuff I knew, some of the stuff I wasn't sure of. So I just said, screw it. Now, apparently on this test, you will get the questions and answers that you got wrong and stuff like that. And, you know, those are the ones that you got to make up and look up the rationale and all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, why wouldn't you give us that beforehand so we could prepare better? And then we got all these ATI books. And I'm just like, look, are we going to actually use these, or did y'all just finesse us out of $445? I mean, is this like, I mean, yes, we got to study for our NCLEX. I get that. But did y'all just really just finesse us for real? Oh, Out of $445. Because I'm really feeling like that's what they did. But, I mean, it's part of the hustle. I can't knock the hustle. I can't knock it because when this is all said and done, I mean, I'm gonna be able to get that. I'm gonna be able to get that bread. So, at the end of the day, so I'm not gonna complain too much, but I had to kind of rant because I'm just like, bruh, I'm pulling up to the school right now, but I just had to kind of rant about that. And watch, this ain't gonna even be the right side where I'm supposed to be at. Watch, I'm supposed to be at a whole nother building, but I think I'm supposed to be at this part though. Oh, we just practiced in the lab and all that good stuff, and I'm assuming, so I don't know 100%. But we got like 3 hours to complete this test. It's from like 9 to 1. I signed up for skills practice at 12, but I'm gonna be done before 12 because I'm not wasting time. I'm not wasting no unnecessary time on any of these questions, bro. I'm just so unmotivated to do this test right now. It's not even funny, bro. I'm just like, bro, like for real, this how we doing? What it is, I ain't gonna even trip. I ain't gonna even trip. So, all right, I'm here. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. All right, so I just got finished taking my test, and I didn't do nearly as bad as I thought I was gonna do, especially for somebody who didn't study. So, yes, I still have to do remediation because I did not get above an 80%, but I was pretty darn close to an 80, and I didn't study, so I'm happy about that. And again, it didn't count towards anything, so it is what it is. I just got to do the remediation. So now we are headed to the skills lab, and I'm a little late for that because I was doing that 180 question test, and I'm headed to the skills lab to see what's going on with that. So since it's only two of us today, one other person coming, I'm hoping that we don't have to be here for the whole 4 hours, but no, we definitely will have to be here for the whole 4 hours, and then I don't know, man. And then I get to go home and chill for like 2 hours, and then 2.5, almost 3, and then I go to work tonight. So I mean, it's part of the grind. This is what we do, and this is the process. Denying the flesh. I was listening to Pastor Gino Jennings last night, and he was talking about like to walk with the Lord is not easy. He was saying like you have to constantly deny your flesh, and I took that and I put that in the same like realm while nursing is for me right now at this point, because having a nursing license as an LPN, y'all know I like to go on trips and my vacations and stuff like that, and right now I'm just totally denying my flesh because my flesh is saying F all this and work some more and then just go out of town and just keep doing it. But I know the right thing to do is to stay in this program while it's here. I have a good opportunity and just do what I'm supposed to do. So, but my flesh is saying F this, but we ain't doing that. We get into the money. We get into the bag, we get into the money. So, and this is what we got to do to get to it. Okay, so I got here a little early, and this is our lab. That's where we're gonna be practicing and stuff at. Skills lab. So look at the IVs and everything. These mannequins are very expensive, y'all. They are not like the ones that we had at LPN school. It's a lot of money. Nursing school is big business. I can tell you that much. It's definitely big business. We went over the EMR, how most likely we'll run in a hospital. We went over some of the IV pumps that they use. We went over head-to-toe assessment. We went over, head-to-toe assessment on adult and a child. Just typical skills, injection, straight cast, stuff like that. And we're being tested on head-to-toe assessment, given medications. When it comes to the skills lab test on a few days. So right now I'm about to head home. Got done a lot earlier than I expected. Probably would have got done earlier if I wasn't running my mouth, because me and a clinical instructor, it was just him and I, and one like a few other people were supposed to show up, but they didn't. So I just got like a lot of one-on-one attention. And now he was awesome. He was awesome. Had a really good time with the skills, and I wish this was my clinical instructor for the whole year, but he says that everybody's cool, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am, because today was a good day. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a boring drag and all that kind of stuff. I thought it was gonna be like this long test, and I thought I was gonna do extremely bad. Then I thought I was about to go into the skills lab, and it was about to be a drag. And actually, the complete opposite happened. Yes, I got to do remediation for our ATI, but that's just so I can start the program, because like I said, it doesn't go towards any grade or anything like that. The doctor of the school is just making us do that just so we can be prepared. It helps us with NCLEX. Cool, I can knock that out. But I did not do as bad as I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to do terrible. So that's done. Skills lab was awesome. And then, once that was done, we talked about nursing, and we talked about some of the issues that's in nursing, and talked about cruising and nursing goals and all that kind of stuff. So it was a pleasant experience. It was way better than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm about to go home, take a nap, get ready for work tonight, and just start studying up on my skills and stuff like that, and work on this remediation and keeping it pushing. So this was a pretty decent day. It was a good day. I won't even complain. God is good. God is good.